Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. I'm feeling so much beautiful energy coming through today, so I really just wanted to share some of that high vibration with all of you who are part of our really beautiful community here on YouTube. By the way, if you would like to join our community here, I do invite you to subscribe to the channel. Another benefit of subscribing is that over the course of time, it does tend to allow me to pick up more easily on your energy and channel more specifically for you and your situation. Okay, so I'm going to start today with the Energy Oracle cards deck. And I didn't get any kind of download prior to the reading today, so I am just going to see where the energy takes us. I did get the name Gabrielle or Gabriella at the beginning of this reading. I'm also seeing the letter initials R, E, D, and A, so those might be in someone's first or last name here. I'm hearing Leo, so there could be Leo energy in someone's birth chart. Taurus I'm picking up on as well, and possibly Scorpio. Now, do keep in mind, whenever I channel very specific names, signs, details, etc., these tend to be meant for very specific individuals, so don't worry if those don't connect for you personally. It doesn't necessarily mean that there's no message here for you, just that those very specific details may have been meant for someone else. Now, of course, at the end of the day, I always recommend using your intuition above all else to really determine which messages are for you and which might be meant for others. Okay, so the first card to come out here is Blossoming Abundance Reversed. And I'm also getting the number 333 connected to this, so someone might be seeing some of that number. Now, I am feeling guided to read a little bit from the guidebook, and the guidebook says, take action to plant new seeds and nurture your financial garden with patience and clarity. This cycle will end, and you will, in time, enjoy the fruits of your labor. So I'm going to get some clarifiers for this card, and I'm not yet sure whether this connects to your energy or possibly to someone external, but I'm picking up on the energy of someone who feels a little bit stressed or uncertain with something related to finances. This also could be related to business or work. I'm picking up that whoever this is has either recently started in a new direction or is really wanting to start in a new direction. And I'm hearing a very strong signal that whatever this new direction is for this person, it's actually very much the right path. It's a path that is going to bring a brand new financial cycle or a brand new work cycle that's actually going to feel much more aligned. I heard writing, so someone could be a writer here. I also got the name Tara. This also could just be the letter initials T-A-R-A. But of course, this also could be the word tarot, and maybe someone here is actually considering reading tarot or using their intuitive abilities for some kind of business or work-related endeavors. So I want to know more about what the person listening to this reading needs to know. Again, for some of you, this could be someone very energetically connected to you who is going through this. But for others of you, this will literally be your personal energy. With the World card reversed, for whoever I'm speaking to, If this is connecting for you personally, then I'm seeing that whatever was pulled out of your life, and I'm seeing the rug pulled out from under someone. So someone actually may have felt as though something ended very suddenly, very abruptly, almost like having the rug pulled out from under you, whether this was romantically, a friendship, a work situation. But I'm hearing that whatever this situation was, it was actually blocking your expansion into something new. And as we said earlier, this new pathway is actually extremely aligned with your soul on a deeper level. So I'm getting that if something was suddenly cut out of your life, it was actually to open space so that you could expand into this next level. Now, I will say with caring connections reversed, for some of you, this very well could have been a friendship or a romantic relationship in your life. And I'm hearing they weren't capable of loving you on your level. So I also got the letter initials WEND. Those might be in someone's name here. But what I'm getting very strongly is that for someone listening, there may have been either a friend or a romantic situation that was cut off very abruptly. I'm hearing no explanation. So you may have felt as though you had no explanation from the person as to why this ended. It really may not have made any sense to you at the conscious level. And again, I'm hearing that this person was cut out of your life or disconnected from you because they were incapable of loving you at your level. Now, this is going to be a hyper-specific message for a certain group listening, but for someone listening, you may have actually asked your guides or the universe to give you clarity about this person, this friendship, this situation. You may have even literally said, if this isn't right for me, just cut this out of my life or let it end in a natural way. Now, I know I'm probably just speaking to one or two people here, but if this is the case, this was your answer from the universe. The universe essentially was saying, this person is not capable of loving you at your level. And I feel that this was going on for a long time where they were either draining you or giving you a lesser love, either in friendship or romance, than you really deserved. But for a while, you may not have been ready to let them go for one reason or another. But as soon as you fully surrendered, whether you did that consciously, again, through telling the universe, okay, if this isn't aligned for me, then let it leave my life, or whether this was unconsciously reaching a point in your soul's growth where you were finally ready to evolve beyond this connection. But either way, you reached that point of readiness where the universe said, okay, I am now going to remove this person or situation from your life because they've actually been holding you back. I'm hearing like a crutch. They've been holding you back from your next level of expansion. Now, for some of you, if there is someone in your life who has been kind of draining your energy, or there's a connection you felt conflicted about, this may actually be a sign from the universe to surrender it, and possibly even to vocally say to whatever divine forces you personally connect with, whether that's your angels, your spirit guides, your higher self, God, the universe, to even verbally to yourself ask, if this situation isn't aligned with me and my highest timeline, let it be released from my life in a natural way that is for the highest good of everyone involved here. So for some of you, I could be speaking futuristically, like your guides are kind of just waiting for you to reach this point of being ready to fully surrender this situation or this person so that you can rise to your next level of spiritual growth. Wow, very intense messages coming through today. I am going to reshuffle and channel a bit more. So with Angel of Strength reversed and Community reversed, I'm also getting this general energy of you possibly feeling a little bit socially isolated or disconnected, and this might be leaving you feeling a little vulnerable. I'm hearing someone saying, is there something wrong with me? I'm getting the name Katie for some reason, but I feel someone saying, is there something wrong with me? Because I seem to really be struggling to stabilize a social group or to connect platonically or socially with a new form of physical 3D community. And I'm feeling your guides saying, whenever you are reaching the next level of spiritual growth, you are going to go through a time where you are sort of in between timelines, where you become untethered from those previous groups, people, situations, etc., that were keeping you held down to a lower vibrational timeline, but where you haven't yet fully aligned with that higher vibrational timeline. And I feel that this is coming up because your guides are saying that I'm hearing more are coming in, more like you are going to be connecting with you on this higher timeline in your physical life experience. But it's almost like you're in this limbo period where you've detached from many people or situations that are on a lower vibrational timeline and no longer serving you, but you may feel as though you haven't quite aligned with that higher timeline. And I'm hearing be patient because you are attracting in some really beautiful and fulfilling soul connections. But I'm hearing that if you were to settle for connections that don't feel fulfilling to your soul, that feel draining to you, this could actually block you from attracting in the ones who are truly meant for you and aligned with you at that higher vibrational level. I'm also hearing be true to yourself because there are many people around you who might be living more unconsciously, who might sacrifice their true, authentic expression of self simply to feel more socially connected or connected in with the collective consciousness. But I'm hearing that you are one of those who is fiercely and bravely authentic, who isn't afraid to be alone. And because of that, you are going to be rewarded with connections that are truly deep and meaningful. I'm hearing deeper connections than most people are ever capable of attracting in because they don't have the courage like you to really express their most authentic version of self. You're coming into a tremendous place of spiritual and personal empowerment that hinges upon this state of energetic balance that you've cultivated within yourself. I'm hearing the name Leah for someone, but we have Magician and the Mirror upright, representing that you have become very balanced here. You've created a lot of attractive polarity in your connections, meaning you are very magnetic because you are in this state where you are truly self-sufficient and independent, both emotionally and I'm getting that materially. If you aren't yet in this state of being, this is the track that you're on. And whatever new pathway you may have gone down when it comes to business, work, or finances, whether that's a new job, a new way of working, a new idea, this is going to lead to a tremendous amount of abundance that is going to bring you a great deal of stability in a material sense as well. And that might kind of be a missing piece of the puzzle for someone that I'm tuned into here. But anyway, there is this balance about your aura, about your energy, and this is what's making you so highly magnetic to others. And although you might not yet fully be seeing this magnetism showing up specifically in your social group or your friendships, I do see that's something that you're manifesting in a very powerful way. I'm just hearing keep going, keep doing what you're doing. Now, I will say with man holding a coin upright, first of all, what I get from this card is that your energy is having a very powerful impact on this at this time. Now, that's not to say that the impact hasn't been powerful before, but the difference between how your energy has impacted others in the past and how it's impacting others now is that in the past, your energy may have had a more unconscious impact. So someone may have not realized that connecting with you or speaking with you was healing them, shifting them, awakening them. But what I'm getting here is that your impact energetically upon others is actually becoming more conscious to them. I'm hearing people that are putting together the dots. Some of these may even be people from your past that you haven't interacted with in a while who are beginning to connect the dots, to put together the pieces and realize that much of their growth in life and even their healing has actually come through something that you may have said to them a long time ago, or some kind of love that you may have expressed to them, some way that you may have interacted with them in the past. So don't be surprised if someone or even multiple people from your past, either platonically or romantically, reach out, because even if they don't specifically say that you impacted them or you awakened them or opened their mind, that is the true reason that they are contacting you, even if it just looks like small talk or surface level interaction. Beneath the surface, the reason that anyone from your past would be reaching out in this way at this time is because they are beginning to consciously connect the dots and realize that you've played a major role in the positive track that they are now coming into in their own life. So I'm going to be channeling some more messages, but first, I do want to share with you my personal, most powerful tool for shifting energy and manifesting in my own life. And these are subliminals. Subliminals are audio meditations that contain unconscious spoken affirmations. And unlike traditional affirmations, these affirmations are embedded within other sounds, tones, and frequencies, which allows them to bypass the conscious filter of the mind and make deeper, more lasting impressions on the subconscious mind. And this is so powerful because research has shown it's actually our subconscious mind that controls 95% of our thoughts, actions, and outcomes in life. So when we shift and reprogram what's happening in that 95% of our mind, we can actually begin to manifest very quickly. And I've seen the results from subliminals in my own life. I personally started using them about 5 or 6 years ago. And since then, I have seen the most powerful transformations in my confidence, my relationships, my business, and essentially every area of my life. So I now am offering my own personal library of subliminals through my app, Sound and Soulful. As you can see on the screen, on this app, I've created over 130 subliminals for every area of life. When you sign up for a 7-day free trial account in the app, you can access any of the subliminals I've created in 8 different background sound options. You can create your own custom private playlists, and you can even read the affirmations while you are listening. Specifically for this reading, I would most highly recommend my subliminal called The Ultimate Alchemist Transformation. This is a very comprehensive subliminal designed to help you become magnetic in all areas of your life and really fast track the manifestation of your goals materially, financially, relationship-wise, and at a personal level as well. So if you would like to download my Subliminals app and sign up for a 7-day free trial account, the link to do so is in the pinned comment and description box underneath this video. Okay, so this reading has been extremely interesting. It's really been more of a deep level spiritual personal read about the impact your energy is having on others, your spiritual evolution at this point in time, some messages from your spirit guides. So because this has been a bit of a unique reading, I'm really interested to know what you think. Do let me know in the comments how or if this reading has resonated, if you like this style of reading. So from the traditional tarot, I have the Three of Pentacles. So once again, I'm getting that energy of you working and growing and expanding in some kind of new endeavor. So if you recently received an inspired idea or a new offer or started moving in a new direction that really felt inspired, that really pulled on your heart and your soul, I'm getting a strong message from your guides that this is a really powerful unfolding path for you, even if you feel like you're still in the beginning stages. I'm seeing the color green for some reason, but that also could indicate money, a lot of abundance coming in through this new pathway. The word recognition is also coming up. So I'm getting that you are going to be really recognized for whatever it is that you are doing now, for whatever path you've aligned with. Again, whether this is a new direction, a new job, a new idea, I see not only a lot of abundance, but a lot of accolades in the form of public recognition coming through whatever you are doing. But I'm also getting a message of committing yourself to really learning and growing continuously in this direction, because I feel that a lot of what you are doing on this path currently involves learning or absorbing new materials. This may be going to listen to certain speakers or absorbing certain forms of books or content, YouTube content, whatever it is for you personally. Now, if this is something that's a bit of a new idea coming up, if you've not necessarily been researching a lot in a certain direction you're passionate about, I'm hearing that this might be advice from your guides as a way to really fast track some of these manifestations. I'm hearing like the more you absorb information in this space, the more that you will exponentially fast track your own manifestations in that same space as well. Now, I know that's going to apply very differently for different people, so take this as it resonates. You are coming up here as the Queen of Pentacles. So for some of you listening, you may resonate more so with the divine feminine, although I haven't really been getting those divine feminine, divine masculine specific energies in this particular reading. But I am getting that regardless of whether you tend to resonate as the divine feminine or divine masculine, you are really tapping into your deeply spiritual and deeply creative nature. And I'm hearing that it makes you stand out in whatever space you are working in or whatever path you are on. So even if what you're doing doesn't necessarily look traditionally, quote unquote, spiritual on the surface, know that it is spiritual because you are a spiritual being having a physical human experience, and you are infusing your powerful personal frequency into whatever it is you are working, doing, or creating in this world. And in fact, in whatever space you're in, I'm getting there might be some level of competition, or there might be other people vying for the same kinds of things or the same successes. But know that your energy and your spiritual level of consciousness is actually what makes you very valuable and unique in this space, and what's going to make you stand out and shine among the rest. So I'm going to pull one final Rumi Oracle card here. Of course, if my energy resonates with you, I do invite you to subscribe to the channel. It's very fitting. I just saw the number 333 on the recording timer. I know that number came up earlier, but it's really such a strong sign of the spiritual guidance and protection around you at this time, particularly for those of you who are on some kind of very powerful new idea or new pathway here. So let's see what Rumi has to say. And this card says, beyond the threshold of fear. And I'm just going to channel a final message here. Enter the lion's jungle. Don't think about getting hurt. Fearful thoughts are phantoms of the mind. No one is harmed in this jungle. Everything is compassion and love. It is your fear holding you back, like a bar behind the door. Rumi. After so long, you are changing your relationship to fear. No more shall it hold you in its thrall. You are becoming able to observe it, to witness it, even to have compassion rather than resistance. Instead of unconsciously sabotaging your growth and choosing to slumber in darkness, you awaken and delight in the light and sound of your divine being. Wow, that feels like a beautiful place to close the reading. If you do resonate with me here, do feel free to follow me on Instagram as well at Magnetize Yourself. And of course, the link to download my Subliminals app and sign up for your 7-day free trial is in the pinned comment and description box underneath the video. And again, the subliminal I recommend most for this reading is the Ultimate Alchemist Transformation, which is in the Manifestation Magic category in the app. Otherwise, I am sending you all so much love today. Take care. Have a beautiful remainder of your day. And I will connect with you here again in the next reading.